Yeah, everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to Games Done with Krun. I am Krun, and we are playing Resident Evil HD, or Remaster, depending on who you ask. Last time, we went through the aqua ring, we were dodging sharks, and then we drained the aqua ring, and then we got a key, then we came through here, then we were dodging bees, and then we gassed the bees, and then we got Residence Key, which in fact is Residence Key number 3, and as luck would have it, we are right next to Residence Room number 3. So let's carry on then, shall we? We use the key, no further use for it, we can discard that as such, and then we can come flopping through into this room. Wonder what will be inside. I've genuinely forgotten what's inside, so that's quite exciting. I mean, I know that there's a puzzle inside, but besides that, if we come along here, ooh, well there's a typewriter. If we had an encrypt room we could save, so there's that I suppose. But it's this bit. There's an odd white book. We will take the white book. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, v-jolt. If calculations prove correct, when v-jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The v-jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. UMB number 3, red, yellow 6, yellow, UMB number 7, green, UMB number 10, orange, VP 017, blue, and v-jolt, dark brown. And there you go, there is the data as such for solving the chemical problem. But there's more to this. As of yet, we find this here red book, and we use it, and oh, the bindings of the books seem to form a kind of pattern. Reorder the books, well certainly. And then it's this typical fare, you've just got to build a picture in the order that it is built. It really didn't need to ask me to reorder the books every single time, but it'll do it anyway. And I really hope that that doesn't come at the end or some similar such nonsense. But it doesn't look like it. We swap that with that, and bash. There you go. Simple. And that causes that bookcase to shift, quite strangely. And a new door to open itself. But that leads through into the Plant 42 room, and I'm not sure that we want to go there yet. That sounds like something that's almost definitely going to end in our deaths. But as fortune would have it, there is still a little bit left to explore. So if we come along here and open this door, we may be able to find something else. I'm not actually sure if we will be able to, but there's bound to be something in here, otherwise it wouldn't be a room. Oh dear. Oh dear, well these roots are all roots, that's for sure. It's full of dirty water. Pull out the plug, certainly. Well, nothing wrong's ever happen before if we pull in the plug on the dirty water. If we pull it as such, we find nothing, it seems. Okay, fair enough. We just sort of drained its roots a wee bit. I can accept that. It's now getting no water because we've drained the aqua ring, we've drained the bath. What is this poor thing going to be soaking up now? From the earth or something? Actually, I'm sure there's something that says that the roots extend all the way to the mansion, but I may be wrong about that. I am going to briefly skip out here and dash into the chemical room in case it like triggers a cutscene, because I am convinced that there is more than just going straight into the plant room. Can we do it now that we've got the note? No, we can't. Alright, bollocks to it. Gonna skip back to the safe room because it's like better to stay safe. Grab a healing item, and then we'll head into the plant room. I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. And we have arrived back in this room. What we've got with us, we've got a first aid spray, and I took the magnum as well because we've got the extra 6 rounds that we got. Generally speaking, 6 magnum rounds is plenty. Let's go and aim it. Up, down, sorted. Right, let's go on in then. Oh lordy, should have saved? Forgot to save? Doesn't really matter. Should be fine. Should be fine. Probably won't be fine. Marijuana! We've been scooped up by a big old spooky plant, but as luck would have it, Rebecca just happened to show up right behind us at that very moment.
Chris!
And she's like, oh shit.
It's no use.
It's no use.
Roots
Oh
are in the
god.
basement. You can.
Oh,
No!
the plot thickens it seems. Oh wow,
Take that file.
what a
It'll tell you how to make the potion to kill this thing. Use
Alright,
its
we've
roots.
actually got to do
Hurry.
it as Rebecca, it seems. Pretty cool, unless it just skips.
Chris!
Go Rebecca, go! Run for your life! And off she went. Ooh, if we were playing as, if we managed to save Richard before, I'm sure when you come out of the yawn room and you get the old funny turn because you've been bitten, I'm sure you have to play as Rebecca to get a serum to rescue Chris. But this must take its place if you fail to save Richard. I might be wrong. I mean, you maybe have to do this every time. I'm not incredibly familiar with the Chris playthrough. I normally do Jill because I'm a scrub. But right, as Rebecca, we can grab all these pure empty bottles that are kicking about the place, and then we can solve a puzzle. Right. So we got four balls. Simple as that. And we're gonna check the values quickly. But first, we go 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 6 is 10, 1 plus 6 is 7, 10 plus 7 is 17, 17 plus 3 is 20. So they actually give you the solution right there. But we better check the file to be sure. Right, so first things first, we want to run over to the sink. We want to fill an empty bowl with water, and water is effectively 1. Then, if we charge on over to the red one, we can fill up an R1 with that, and then we've got ourselves a red and a water. So if we combine those, we get a purple, which is 4, which is an unlisted colour, admittedly. But then we want to make 10, which we do so by getting yellow. I think that's yellow. That looks yellow to me. Could be. Come on then. There we go. Yellow 6. Take some of that. And we've got some yellow 6. So then we combine that and that. Not bad. Then we want to get another yellow. Take some of that. Yellow 6 again. Some water. Take some of that as well. Then we can combine the water and the yellow to make green. Combine the green and the orange to make blue. And then if we fill up one more with red, we can combine those two and make v-jolt. Simple as that. That's it. That's the whole puzzle. It is it's pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. It's just math in the head. It's not even complicated math. There's no variables. Could take that, but we couldn't actually. I was about to say we could take that pistol magazine, but we actually can't. So what we're looking to do now with Rebecca is to charge down into the aqua ring again, and then we will be able to scoosh some v-jolt all about the plant roots that are in the basement, and she will hath saved us from certain peril at the hands of a big dodgy plant thing that's just at this point just like tearing Chris in half at the waist, to be honest, because it's just flinging him about the place. Like, he's quite resilient, that Chris, but I mean, we've already been gone for about 5 minutes at the very least, so he's surely dead, you would assume. But I mean, Chris does have biceps built like fridges, so you know, there's always that. There's always that. There's an issue. The water's all gone. There's no way to get through anymore, so we're gonna have to go the long way, which is down the bottom. But that's no problem. It's just an extra couple of loading doors. And we arrive at the top of the sort of control room bit. And if we head out this way, we'll emerge back in the aqua ring. But fortunately, now the aqua ring is benign, because all the sharks have drowned in oxygen. Apart from this guy, he's still going. A slow, painful death. Wait for it. And put the poor thing down. Because, you know, even zombie sharks do not deserve to have to just flap around in the oxygen until they dry out and slowly, painfully die. I assume it's painful. I don't know though. I'm not a whale or a shark, so I don't know what drying out feels like. So we splash the v-jolt all about it, we get a good slosh in, and then the tentacles just sort of recede into the roof. The poor plant. We probably don't need the bottle anymore, so we can just toss it away. Only makes sense. Now we've got plenty of inventory space. We can scout about, although there isn't really anything. There isn't anything else we can get. This area just serves to harbour the plant roots. And then Rebecca sort of looks back on herself there as if to doubt her own actions. Meanwhile, not too far away, Chris gets tossed aside. He's like, oh, my back, man. And Plant 42 shrivels up and dies. That's really weird. Oh no, he's back again. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. We do have to fight Plant 42. I thought I thought he was maybe just going away forever there, but oh, he's just giving us a scoosh right across our face with his horrible gastric secretions. Did Plant 42. And then if we run along here, didn't he scale me? No, stop it. We can shoot it right in its bulb with all sorts of magnum. But as you can see, it does do damage really quickly. Oh god, I hope I don't die right now. That'd be the worst. I'm not entirely sure what I'm meant to do here. Boom! 3 magnum shots, that was all it took. Plant 42 just collapses under its own weight. If I just had the shotgun with me, we would have been in real danger of dying. We get an achievement, it's called Herbicide. If you're playing as Jill, Barry bursts in with a flamethrower and just kills the thing in one go. Sometimes. I'm sure there is a way where you can actually just fight the plant as Jill, but we didn't have to do that because we're Chris. It was definitely weakened, that's for sure, but Rebecca came through, saved the day, and we charge along here. And what do we find? But a weird blood-stained mansion key. A mansion key? Who saw that one coming? Then if we examine that, give it a spy, and that'll be the helmet key then. Who would have thunk it? Hey Chris. Nah, that's what I thought. And now our objective is basically to just head back to the mansion. So, on that note, I'm probably going to end this part here because I think that's a good point. We just killed a boss. There might be another cutscene as we come out here. If there is, then I'll... yeah, there we go. We'll watch the cutscene first.
You're okay.
Yeah.
There she is. She comes battering back in her culturally insensitive alternate costume.
I'm
God damn.
glad I could help.
No bother. You're a good lass, Rebecca. You put in the hours. She doesn't have. She's just been through an adventure. When did she sleep?
Radio. A moment ago there
Oh,
was a transmission.
poor Richard.
Brad's still flying around, but I don't think he heard me.
Brad's still flying
Okay,
around.
I'll keep
He's
the
just
radio.
kicking about, like circling
to
the mansion,
somehow
like,
let
where
Brad
is
know about
everybody? Gonna need to give him
I
a
found
phone.
a pharmaceutical room. I think I can come up with something useful.
Ah, sweet, please
I'll be there if you
do.
need anything.
So what'll
Anyway,
happen if we go and see
I'm
her?
glad you were all right.
Okay, we've got something else to find. He salutes like the big mug that he is. Honestly, Chris. I'm going to take this red herb along with us because well, might as well. No sense in leaving it. And we'll carry on. I'm going to just quickly knock into the into the little pharmaceutical room. Gonna pick up that handgun ammo as well while we're here. There we go. That was a slur. Handgun ammo as well while we're here was what I was trying to say there. But then, as we come through here, we'll see what Rebecca's got to say. She'll be like, "Didn't worry, I knocked you up something special," and like increases our max HP or something. Or is she just gonna stand
This room is
there?
equipped with all sorts of medical supplies. I could pretty much treat any wound. Want
Cool.
me to treat your wounds?
Well, I mean, you may as well. Thanks,
Yeah,
Rebecca.
would you?
While we're here. Oh, that was nice of her. A cheeky
Thanks.
full heal, and she done it by just gently massaging oils
Some
into her
medicine
skin.
knows how to get a deal. Most of the medical supplies here are from Umbrella.
The Umbrella
Don't you
Corporation.
know?
The
They're
shifty
only the biggest
bastards
taxpayers
themselves.
around here. They make most of these medicines right here, homegrown in Raccoon City.
I hate to
Homemade,
disappoint you, but most medicines aren't in fact herbal, Rebecca. Oh well, on that then, we're going to call this part here. I'll probably pick up the next episode just as we leave the residence so that I can do all the inventory management and such like off screen. But either way, if you enjoyed this episode, then please remember to leave a like, comment or subscribe. All those would be very much appreciated. And even if you didn't, you know the drill by now. You can leave a comment, give me some grief, and then I'll take it on board and be like, and sort of gradually improve over time, like some sort of growing plant, as things would have it. But either way, yes, thank you for your time. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy doing what you're doing in the meantime, and I will see you again today, in fact, for more Resident Evil HD. Thank you very much, and goodbye for now.